soon to be seen around the world, starring in Mission Impossible 3. Please welcome one of Hong Kong's hottest exports, Maggie Q.
Hi, everyone. The Remy Martin XO Bridge Award is given to recognize an individual whose efforts have helped to bridge an understanding between Eastern and Western cultures. This award is so big, it takes 4 of us to present it. So let's go right now to my hometown, Hong Kong, to check in with one of the biggest stars in the world, Jackie Chan.
Greetings from Hong Kong. I'm so sorry I cannot be with you tonight because I have a very important job to do in Hong Kong right now because I'm starting my new movie. As you know, movie always the first. But I'm so happy to join you to celebrate the work of my best friend, Quentin Tarantino. Now, I don't think Tarantino is an Asian name, but I know when it comes to film, a big part of Quentin's heart and soul is Asian. His dedication and devotion to Asian cinema is legendary. And when you watch in film, you will see this.
He is one of the most influential film directors of the past 2 decades. And when Quentin Tarantino looks for inspiration, he turns to Asian cinema.
I could do a book on Kung Fu film directors, all right? I mean, you know, from the old school to now, all right? I know their names, I know their work. Action! I think it's one of the greatest genres of cinema that ever existed.
In his classic films Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction, Tarantino's poetic imagery and kinetic action echo that of classic Hong Kong filmmakers, such as the Shaw Brothers, Wang Yu, and Jackie Chan. But the style is all his own. As a producer, Tarantino has used his influence to introduce his favorite Asian films to the masses. With his enthusiastic support, both Iron Monkey and Hero became instant hits with American audiences. Tarantino's love of martial arts cinema culminated in his most ambitious film to date, the critically acclaimed 2-part kung fu epic, Kill Bill. By bridging the worlds of Eastern and Western filmmaking, Quentin Tarantino has become one of the biggest champions of Asian cinema on the planet.
And now to formally present the Bridge Award is one of the most successful directors the world has ever seen. With over 40 films to his name, he is the godfather of action cool. He's flown all the way from Hong Kong just for tonight. Here with his celebrity translator and my good friend Rick Tan, please welcome the one and only Johnny To.
Good evening. 作為一個電影人，能夠睇到泰倫天奴先生嘅電影有好多亞洲嘅電影嘅影子，我覺得係好高興嘅。咁亦都喺而家會見到好多導演咧，喺亞洲嘅導演咧，都好似係有似泰倫天奴先生嘅風格嘅。泰倫天奴先生嘅電影其實影響咗亞洲嘅電影好多好多。
Well, we have seen a lot of Quentin Tarantino's film, and of course, Quentin Tarantino has seen a lot of Asian film. And at this juncture, we will think that it's a good exchange of our industry, and also we influence each other both ways.
It is my honor to present the Emmy Award to Mr. Quentin Tarantino.
Ladies and get a hug from the translator.
Yeah. Oh, sit down, sit down. Thank you. First, let me just thank everybody who was involved in giving me this award. The AXA, thank you very much. Remy Martin, thank you very much. This is so badass. I cannot wait to put it on my mantelpiece. When I saw the AIDS guy get this, I was like, I wonder if mine's gonna look like that. It's pretty good. I think you have to be an AIDS scientist to get this, but apparently not. All right. Yeah, exactly, yeah. I haven't saved 25 billion people, all right? Having said that, maybe I give you a good night of movies every Saturday. It's been my life's pleasure to kind of be conducting a graduate study for the rest of my life on cinema. I think I started it when I was about 9. I started my graduate study. But I can honestly say that in that graduate study work on the history of cinema of the planet Earth, it's been Asian cinema that's been one of the greatest joys of my life. If I could, some of the fantastic movies that I've seen by some of the great directors and the great actors and actresses that I've seen, if I could see it all over again, if I could erase my memory and see it again for the first time, that would be the way to do it. There was 2 directors in particular that really influenced me. One was the Japanese director Kinji Fukasaku, who is a magnificent director, did the film Battle Royale. Another director was the director Shang Shi, who to me is the John Ford of Chinese cinema. He is the John Ford of Hong Kong. I had this one moment on making Kill Bill where it was like it's in the Asian cut, it's not in the American cut, but it was just one shot where Uma was gonna swing her sword and there was a blood pack on a gal. And the camera's right here, blood pack on a gal's throat. So the whole idea was like, Uma swings the sword like this. Shoom! And then like grabs the throat and then the blood squirts out this way. So we're trying to do it. So naturally, every time she grabs the blood bag, the blood goes up front. Doesn't do like this. Doesn't do what I want. It goes right down the front, you don't see shit. All right? So, we're doing it again, and again, and again, and again, all right? So now it's take 25, and it hasn't worked. As I'm just starting to think, maybe I should move on. I swear, Shang-Chi talked to me. He said, Quentin, just keep doing it. It's bound to work out. Hang in there. Don't move on. And in about 4 other shots, I got exactly what I wanted. Yeah. And it was an incredibly meaningful moment to me. To actually, I don't know if it happened, but as far as I'm concerned, it did happen. So I want to thank the AXA. I want to thank Remy Martin. I really want to thank Johnny To for coming all the way down here. This is like one of the greatest action directors the world has ever known. He did like my favorite movie of this last year, Election. He did my favorite movie the year before that, Throwdown. All right, he's just the man. I thank you so much. And thank you so much for inviting me to the party. I really, really appreciate it.